All right, 2019 Yamaha MT-09, the dark edition. It feels like trying to take a video of this in this present sunlight. Had to move 2 or 3 times. Anyway, did about 50 something miles today. Honestly, it's a fun bike to ride, as expected. Feels quite goofy compared to the RSV4. But again, that's to be expected. It very much is a motard as opposed to a naked sport bike like the Street Triples. But plenty of power. And it's fun at road speeds, really. You're not looking down doing warp speed like you are on the RSV4. So you can have a good time without bothering people, so that's nice. Rode it in mode 1, standard mode for most of today, which is nice to ride. Throttle's pretty good. Can't really fault it for that. The more aggressive mode is certainly a little bit more abrupt on the throttle. And I guess we'll see what happens with that with a tune. It really sort of feels like it's best ridden in sort of a motard style, I guess, counter-leaning it a lot, keeping the body upright and just pushing it over with them big old broomstick handlebars. Monsters. They feel like they go for miles. And using the back brake a lot, actually. So I think this is a bike I will end up using some back brakes and back brake pads. But a slight negative on that is the ABS is a little bit sensitive. It would pulse the brakes, downshifting with a rev matched downshift. So I could certainly see potential ABS delete entirely, which this is some of the gubbins in there for it. Suspension wise though, I can't, obviously the previous owner had this really nice rear shock in it. And that the rear did feel nice. I can't say the front feels lacking, to be honest, but I also would say that it's hard to push the front that hard with the way that the bike is set up. So you kind of just counterlean it more, and unlike the RSV4 where you've got a lot more going on the front, this just feels like you push the bike over, zip through it and go on the gas again. The front brakes feel pretty solid. I can't say I really felt any major complaint about that, but again, I think if all the ABS gubbins were deleted, I think it would probably benefit from it. The bars feel a little goofy on the rise of them. I'll put it on the stand to be able to put the bars straight, and they've got very much an up tilt to them, which is obviously very different to the clip-ons, but I feel like they're really swept up quite a bit, which I don't really like, so they may need a change. But anyway, we'll see. Had the bar and mirrors on it. Ended up taking that one off because it's annoying. I tend to ride with my hand out on there a little bit, so I was quite in the way. As soon as I took that off, that felt better. Cruise control really would be nice. I don't know why they don't do that, even on this nice comfy bike with this nice comfy seat. Cruise control would still be spectacular. But anyway, there's actually no quick shifter on the bike, which I did see yesterday. That's okay. It's an option for these, and I'm not concerned about that. And I'll try and look at a Translogic unit to go there and see if we can get the Woolwich tune going so that we can get an auto blip, because that would be sweet. But I think that at its core, this bike, there's a really solid bike. It's just kind of dragged down a little bit by some inferior items such as the ABS, the brakes. We'll see about the front forks. I didn't really feel any lacking today. And I think that's about it. Anyway, I'll see you later.